How did you find visa sponsorship job for yourself? I mean, was it university helped you, your professors or your seniors, or was it like Google search? How did you take the approach and how you progress with it? Hi guys, I'm Sarika and welcome back to Your Knowledge Buddy. Today I'm very excited because I'm interviewing Joshua from Brit Indians, and he is a fellow YouTuber where he puts lots of insightful videos regarding students who are coming here in the UK to do their studies. So let me welcome him. Hi Joshua, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy.
Hi, Sarika. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be on your channel.
Thank you very much. I got a high regards for your channel as well. Okay, so Joshua, tell me about yourself.
Uh, so, I'm Joshua. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering in India back in 2016. I completed, and then I did 2 years of work in Gulf, and then I came for my master's. So I did my master's in low energy building services engineering at Loughborough University. So after my master's, I worked with the Mitsubishi Electric in the research and development section, and then now I'm doing a PhD, which is sponsored by my company.
All right. So are you in your last year of PhD or you have just started your PhD now?
So I'm in middle of my PhD. I completed my first year, so I'm in my second year right now. I'm working with my company as well, so it's kind of work and a PhD.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. So tell me a few challenges which you faced as an international student.
Um, so as an international student, the first challenge which I faced was speaking in English and understanding people what they are saying, mainly in lectures and when you're talking to people or when you're applying for companies, when they're calling for some phone interviews or something. Those English language is the biggest challenge which I had because I was not good in English at that time. So that was the first challenge I had. But eventually when I was doing a part time, I had to interact with a lot of people. So that helped me a lot. And secondly, job search, because in India we had this placement system where companies come in and you just go and do the placement and you get a job. But here you don't have that. That's a very big shock when I came here. So that was another challenge. So I had to search the companies which are sponsoring tier 2 or skilled worker visa, and then I had to apply for those companies. So that was a second challenge I had. And third thing is doing the masters itself is a challenge because you have like very small time and you have to do your part time, you have to do your coursework, and you have to search for jobs. So you have only few months for your masters, and then you have to do all those things. So that was a very big challenge. So yeah, these are the main challenges I had when I did my masters.
I have a question. When you said you had problems with English, did you mean like the accent? Was it difficult to pick their accent?
Yeah, so there is different accent in different regions of UK. So you have the English accent, and then you have the when you go near the Newcastle, they have a different accent, and when you go to Scotland, they have a different accent. So those accents were quite hard for me to pick. So whenever I had a phone interview or something, or lecturers who are from different regions, it was really hard for me to understand them initially. But after when I was working in part time, I was interacting with people because I was working in Subway. So I had to speak to people, ask their orders. So I was trying to grasp what they are saying, and then try to react to that. So that's how I improved it.
Okay.
So,
No, sure. Let me tell you, you are not alone. I face the same problem. So when I moved to this country, I was working with a lot of Scottish people and I just couldn't understand them at all. There were days when I was crying, and I was working as a business analyst where my job was to capture the requirements from them. And imagine I couldn't even understand what they were saying. So it was so difficult for me to do that job. So I started watching like lots of Scottish kind of videos, on internet, looking for it, talking to people. So that helped me. But again, I'll not say I'm still expert understanding what Scottish people say because they talk very, very fast. And I find
yeah, exactly.
take that. Yeah. Okay, so Joshua, my next question for you: how did you find visa sponsorship job for yourself? I mean, was it university helped you, your professors or your seniors, or was it like Google search? How did you take the approach and how you progress with it?
So for me, I would say it's my professor. So my professor, she helped me a lot. So I was doing my research dissertation under her,
Mm-hmm.
and she was guiding me. She had some collaboration with some companies. So in that, Mitsubishi was one of the company. And when I was searching for job around like I started my search in October itself. When I came here, I started my job search, and I was searching till June, but I didn't get any opportunities. I
Mm-hmm.
applied nearly 300 plus companies, so it was very stressful for me. And I told her like I'm applying for jobs. If you have any if you know anyone who's having any job, just let me know. I will have an interview with them. So she when she met the person in the Mitsubishi, she referred me and told, okay, he's doing this research under me. So if you have any openings, you can invite him over for a interview.
Okay.
And they looked after my CV, and then they called me for an interview. So that's how I went in. And the interview wasn't easy. So there were like five PhD people who were sitting there, and it was a very big panel, and we had like around 2.5 hours of interview. And after that, finally they offered me the job. So it's solely my professor. I want to thank her, and I'm doing my PhD under the same professor.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I got my job.
Okay. So I think there were two important points which you said. So the moment you reached to the UK, you started your job search. So for students who are in the UK, I would say if you are finishing your degree next year, start your job search now, either for your internship or your for apprenticeship or like a proper job. And the second point which you said, talking to your professor or taking help from someone so networking is very important in UK. So that was another tip. So make sure you talk and get help from your seniors and professors as well. Okay, so Joshua, any kind of interview tip which you want to give to the students, because you had a very difficult or lengthy interview of 2.5 hours? Anything which you want to call it out?
So first thing I would say is study about the company. So what is the current project they are working on, or what are the future projects that they are looking to get in. This all details will be there in their LinkedIn or in a website. You can go and search and find out. And second thing, study about the person who is going to take the interview with you. So it's very important, because when you talk to him about his project or what he has done so far, that will help you to build up on what the main thing in the interview is you have to have a conversation with them, not a one-way answer. Like they ask you a question and you just answer them in one word or something. You have to build up the conversation. So that's a very important one. So study about the person who is going to take an interview with you. So that's a very important thing. And third thing is, I wouldn't say you have to be too strong and technical, but you should be strong in your language. Like you should be careful, like how you're speaking to them. Second thing, you shouldn't say anything wrong. But if you don't know, just say them, okay, I don't know, but I am trying to learn it, or I'm working on it. And third thing is, you should project to them like you are a good learner, so that even if you don't know, they will think, okay, he is a good learner, so he can catch it anytime in the when they hire you after that or something.
Okay.
So that's the three main thing that I would say for an interview.
Okay, so one important point which I want to call it out here, like in India, when you interview, generally you don't know who will be taking your interview. So that is a big difference in UK. Here, recruiters or your employers will tell you will be interviewed by this person, and then you can check out their profile on LinkedIn. And then, like Joshua has mentioned, you can read about what they have done or what are they doing, and then you can strike to have those conversations during your interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joshua, I have only two more questions left for you. So another question, again, these are the questions which I get my way, and I wanted your opinion as an international student. Do you think does university ranking matter, or the course you choose matter?
Um, I would say so. The university ranking actually doesn't matter. So it's based on the individual. Because for me, I wanted to study in a reputed university. I want to study in a high-ranking university, so I chose my university. But the main thing which matters is the course. So you have to read through the course description, what modules they are teaching, whether these modules are relevant to the field which you want to get in, and finally, I wouldn't say you shouldn't go to a very bad university, but yeah, you should check with the the seniors or anyone who has study there, ask them how they teach there, whether it's okay or not. Because some universities, they don't teach very good, but some universities, even if they're low ranked, they teach very well and they have very good professors. So that's what I would say. Like, just ask your seniors about that and read through the course description and course modules, because course modules are the main thing that you have to mention in your CV, and recruiters will definitely look at the course modules which you're taking, and they know, okay, you have learned all these things in your course, so that will be helpful for you when you're getting your job.
Okay, so Joshua, one question. So how do you connect with your seniors even before joining a university or a course? Is there any kind of platform, or is it just like you visit the website and then there is a column where you can just check out few people or ask questions?
How I connected was, I asked when I applied for the university, I just got some email from the university. So I just emailed the person who emailed me and then said, okay, if you have any, people who are studied in the course, can you give me their email or something like that. And second thing is, I searched to LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a very good platform to connect with your seniors. And third, I searched through the Facebook groups for the previous year. So every university will definitely have a Facebook group for every year. So you have to search your previous year or the year before that, and then you have to, go and search for the persons there. So the main thing is you have to research. You have to search, and go and see people, find out them, and you have to approach them. Few people won't reply you, obviously. Yeah, they will be busy, or they don't want to respond. But definitely there will be some who will be willing to help you. So just try and approach them.
Message 50 people, you'll definitely get a response from 5 people. Thank you. That was very important tip. Okay, so Joshua, before we wrap this video, any final tips for students who are looking for a job in the UK, or any tips from your experience which we have not yet covered here?
So for any students who are looking for a job, I would say start from the very first day when you come here. Start making your CV, start making your covering letter, use your university career service, there are a lot of YouTube videos out there. You can check them out, make your CV and covering letter ready when you start your course. So that's very important one, and start applying from the day one, so that, you apply for 10 companies, then you will know what they are expecting, what is their questions, so you can improve on what you haven't done in the first 10. So after 10 companies, when you apply for the next 10 companies, you will have improved something in your CV or covering letter, or maybe in your application form. Because in application form, there are a lot of questions. If you're applying for a graduate role, they will ask why are you applying for the job? What do you think about this thing? And a lot of questions are there. So you can search for answers in Glassdoor, you can search for answers in Google. And every time when you apply for the next company, learn from what what mistake you have done from the previous application. So don't repeat that, and spend at least few hours to few days, like 2 days at least, for applying for one company, because the questions they are asking is very important, because they will they will see the questions and read your answers, and they will choose you from that. But if you're answering it properly, if they're answering as per what they want, then obviously you will move to the second stage. Otherwise you will get rejections, definitely. And there will be rejections, obviously, for if you apply for 100 companies, definitely you will get 90 companies, rejection from 90 companies, and some companies won't respond to you even. So don't get stressed, or don't get down. Try to apply for next jobs, because this is not your country, because they want people to work in their country, and you're coming as an international person. Obviously you have the skills, you have everything, but still you have to try harder than what a local student is doing. So and not only masters is if you're doing a master's in let's say business analytics or anything, not only the course will help you to get a job, you have to improve your skills. You have to learn extra things, like if you're doing business analytics or data or something like that, you have to improve your skills on Excel, Python, or SQL or something like that. So any extra thing that you do other than your course will definitely help you for a job. So don't just do your course when you're here. Try to do extra things. And yeah, all the best for your studies and job search.
Joshua, you have given so many tips. You have no idea. I mean, I was thinking in my head, did I do all that when I was studying. Of course, I did my studies in India, not in UK. But I was not very smart, I can tell you. But I think nowadays the competition is really, really tough. And I think, again, you touched upon very good points. As an international students, you're competing with the locals. So you need to have something different so that you can stand out from the rest of the crowd. And just don't stick to one module or your course. Just keep on learning, have that burning desire to learn and have that passion in you to learn something. Joshua, thank you very much for doing this video with me, and I'm sure this is going to help a lot of students, and I cannot thank you enough. And good luck with your YouTube channel as well. So people who are not following Joshua, his channel name is Brit Indians. Please go and check out his videos. Those are very useful videos for all the international students who are coming here. Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you, Sarika, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks to Joshua for sharing his so many useful tips, and I believe this is going to help you guys. If there's any kind of questions or queries which we haven't covered in the video, please feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video till the end, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.